Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. Batting .500, 4 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he...
Ball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Eaton, the runner at second with one away. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Bruce at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And to score, the runner from second, and he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just one out.
Here's Howie Kendrick. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run shot for Howie Kendrick. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Nationals move in front now 4-1.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Matt Adams now.
The first baseman, Matt Adams.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Harper is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 7.
And now for Washington, Kurt Suzuki, head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
In is Gerardo Parra. He swings and lines it to left. Dickerson is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he fouls this one off. And it's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
So the first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Nope. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Soto on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Rhys Hoskins comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Real Muto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Batting 8.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. Kendrick onto the grass, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail it 4-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit, and he drops it.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in for his second at bat, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
In now, Juan Soto, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair, but they lead it 4-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Eflin. 9-1-2 due up. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Parra sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is over, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Striding into the box, Howie Kendrick. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Howie Kendrick.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The windup and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Line drive base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his number since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Into the box now, Matt Adams. Now Adams connects deep to right, and that is off the wall in right field. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. Two batters, two base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Adams isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Juan Nicasio is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Stepping in now, Gerardo Parra. Line towards center field. Bruce patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The pitcher, number 19, Anibal Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Anibal Sanchez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Standing in now, Trey Turner. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1. behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Anthony Rendon. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Bruce to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. Nationals on top 8-1. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Jay Bruce looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Fouled off.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. 2 down. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It's still an 8-1 ball game. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto.
The left fielder.
1 for 2 with the triple so far in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Digging in once again, Howie Kendrick. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bruce has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Matt Adams. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's gone 4 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Standing in now, Gerardo Parra. Line towards center field. Bruce is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nats leave a pair, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So striding in, JT Realmuto, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Kendrick has it on to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. Stepping in, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 8th. Punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Phillies down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Digging in, Anibal Sanchez, and he's coming off a two-run homer his last time around.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put back to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Line drive to center field. Bruce is right there, one down.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and the next to bat, the speedy Adam Eaton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bullet back up the middle. Bruce is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Takes this the other way to right. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Washington, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Andrew McCutchen will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Soft liner to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Behind 0-2 now. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Jay Bruce. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Sanchez readying the 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Auto.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The batter, the second baseman, Howie.
Into the box now,
Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. No outs, nobody on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Standing in, Matt Adams. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And now pitch on the way. Now Adams a little too quick on that one as this is pulled foul into the seats down the right side. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Kurt Suzuki as he lines it out to center. Bruce is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Gerardo Parra.
So stepping in, Gerardo Parra. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Standing in now, Anibal Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. Washington leads this one 10-1. Back here at Nationals Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Corey Dickerson 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base. Runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 9. It's 10-1. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Trey Turner, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box, Adam Eaton, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Juan Soto. He went deep last time up. From the stretch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Popped him up. Segura calls for it. And the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Ready now, Michael Franco. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to take it is Parra, and that's the first out. Number 40 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Number 40.
And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. Count remains at 0-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Here comes another 0-2. Rolled slowly to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll just tag him for the out. Dangerous.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing to do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Here's a pop-up now. Adams is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Nick Vincent enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
29, Nick Vincent.
Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
First pitch on its way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the box now, Matt Adams. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
0-1 the count. This is line to left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Gerardo Parra, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the Nationals 11 and the Phillies 1. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here comes the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Here's the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Harper stands at first with 1 out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Corey Dickerson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Philly down to their last strike. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Washington Nationals blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Anibal Sanchez earns his first win of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Zach Eflin was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 11 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.